ethics, morals, values. I have them, and I stand up for them. And if you do not have morals, ethics, and values, I highly recommend you get some, and then stand up for them. If you claim to have morals, ethics, and values, and yet you do not stand up for them when they are challenged or shit upon, then you don't actually have morals, ethics, and values. What you have most likely is a mask that you are wearing, perhaps because you would like to be seen in a certain light, because maybe it will open up certain doors of opportunity for you. There is a lot of that going on in the world. It's called virtue signaling. That's not what I participate in here on this channel. What I do here on this channel is I share my perspectives that I have gained through long, careful thinking, critical thinking. Okay? I think long and hard about things because I care deeply about what is right and wrong, and what does that mean? What is right? What is wrong? Well, things that are right, in my opinion, are things that are conducive to and supportive of health, wellness, wholeness, life, and the continuation of it. Things that are wrong, that are bad, are those things which cause harm, dis-ease, disharmony, destruction, things that lead to death ultimately. Okay. So, as a person who wants to support good things and see good things in the world, I have a moral obligation to stand up and speak out against things which are not in alignment with that, things which are wrong, which are bad. And that's what I do here on this channel. I had a few people comment on my video that I made sharing my perspective on Aubrey Marcus's latest fiasco in his gaslighting and coercion. Okay? Most people were supportive of what I said, and they agree with it. I think most people can see very clearly what's going on with this guy. He's deluded. He needs some help. He needs some love. Okay? I'm not judging this man. I'm judging his behavior. So I had a few people accuse me of being judgmental. They took no issue with what I was saying. They didn't necessarily disagree with my perspective, and if they had, that would be okay. But they didn't do that. They just called out the fact that I'm judging him. Absolutely, I'm judging his behavior. Okay? How else do you navigate this world in an intentional way? If you're not judging and discerning behaviors as being right or wrong, you are setting yourself up and others for a world of hurt. And thank you for letting me know that you have no discernment and that you don't like when people use discernment, because that tells me you are not a safe person to stand next to, because you certainly aren't going to tell me when something is amiss in our environment. You're not going to look out for me, in other words. And why would you not look out for me? Why would you have a problem with someone speaking out against what they see to be problematic? Is it because perhaps you might be engaging in behaviors which are problematic and you do not want to be held accountable for those behaviors? Therefore, you are going to just spread the message that none of us should hold others accountable. I don't know. It's just a question to ask yourself if you're going around pointing fingers at people, calling them judgmental. And hey, maybe there's an issue with your logic and reasoning skills, because do you not realize that you are actually judging me in calling me judgmental and saying that that's wrong? You are doing the very thing that you are accusing me of and that you have deemed to be wrong. It's bonkers. It's bananas. Okay, spend some time with yourself. Think about what you're saying and think about why you're saying it. We are co-creators. What I do impacts you. What you do impacts me. Therefore, I have a moral responsibility and obligation to think very carefully, very long and hard about what I'm doing and why. Okay? And I have a responsibility to stand up for what is right and what is wrong, lest I be complicit in what is wrong. And there are wrong things, and there are right things. Okay? We should all talk about our perspective on what those right and wrong things are, so that we can all continue to grow and evolve. So, if you have an issue, if you take issue with morals, ethics, and values, and people standing up for them, this isn't the place for you, and that's okay.